You don't crochet all the way to the end. You leave a small section, and this is what you crochet to your hair. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. What's up, fam? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new, welcome. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make artificial crochet locks using Afro Kinky. And the Afro Kinky I have here is by Angels, though I prefer the one by Darling. Then I have a crochet needle, and the size really matters. I normally work with the 1.1 millimeters, but you can explore the range between 0.9 and 1.2 millimeters and see the one that works for you. So without wasting time, let's get into business. So the first thing is to unravel the braid. So here's the unraveled braid. Then after that, I like applying some oil on my hands. You can use either a oil, a cream, or a butter because the braid is a bit rough. Because the braid is a bit rough. Take the end because it's a bit thin and fold it like this. Then you take your crochet needle and you use it to pull the strands and tangle them as you twist the braid between your fingers like this. I hope you can see how my fingers are moving. So I'm using my crochet needle to pull the strands and tangle them, while at the same time I'm rolling the braid between my fingers. You do these two actions at the same time. Pull as you twist. Pull as you twist. As you can see, the lock has already started forming, and what this does is, as you pull and tangle the strands using the crochet needle, the twisting motion clamps and compacts them together, hence forming the lock. I really hope that makes sense. It's my first time to do this using the Angels braid, and I really don't like the texture. So if you would like to try this and you are in Kenya, I would advise you to use the Darling braid instead of the Angels or Sister. Something else I noticed is when I do these at an angle of at a right angle like this, like with the needle at a right angle with the braid, the process is a bit slower as opposed to when I do it at a smaller angle like this. Then I also need to warn you, it's quite tiring, the fingers, because of the twisting gets really tired, but with time you get used to it. So for me, I can't say I'm used to it yet because it's not something that I do every other day. Actually, the last time I did this was in April, and yeah, my fingers are quite getting tired. You don't crochet all the way to the end. You leave a small section, and this is what you crochet to your hair. But if you would like your lock to be longer than this, then you can take another braid and attach it here like that. You can roll it with your palms just a little bit to blend them together, and then you continue crocheting. As you can see, it's one lock now. Then you continue crocheting until you're satisfied with the length, and then you can cut off the excess. So for instance, I can cut it at this point, and you leave this section, which is the one that you crochet to your hair. So I have 5 strands, and I'm normally very careful with the kind of hairstyles that I do. So what I normally do is I just I take a little bit of the remaining section and I cut it to make it thinner. So then I have something which is quite blunt here, and then I'll just crochet it a little bit to make it better. Yes, and this is what you crochet to your hair. So this is the final result, and I have one that I did using the darling braids some time back. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I can really feel it, and I love the texture of the darling one. And so, like I mentioned earlier, if you're in Kenya and you'd like to try this, then I would advise you to use the darling braid. If you'd like to see how I install this on my hair, then click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.